A Spirit employee and I almost got into an argument this weekend over baby formula. Here's why. This past weekend, I was traveling from Detroit, Michigan to New York on Spirit Airlines, and I had baby formula with me. My baby was not with me, he was with my parents in New York, and I was going back to them. Now, I went through TSA. I told them from the get go, hey, I have baby formula in this little cooler bag about this size. They checked it, they said it was fine, they let me through. No questions, no problems. Moving on. So it's time for my flight to board. I'm in line, and someone walks up to me and asks what zone I'm in. I said zone 2. I'm thinking she's a regular passenger trying to figure out if it was time for her to board or not. This person then rudely goes, get out of the line. I'm like, why? She's like, you need to get out of the line. I'm like, I'm sorry, do you work with Spirit? She's like, yes, get out of the line. I'm like, can you tell me why? She said, you have two items. You're either going to have to consolidate it or you're going to have to pay for the extra item. Now, I am allowed one personal item free, and I had my cooler bag about this size filled with my baby formula outside of it. I told her, I was like, this is baby formula. She's like, why do you have baby formula? Where's your baby? I'm like, my baby's in New York. I'm flying back to New York. This is a formula. She's like, you still need to get out of the line. Now, the person who was scanning tickets also decided she needed to put her 2 cents in and jump in and say, where's your baby? Why do you have baby formula? As if there is no reason that a mom can be traveling without her baby and have formula. Or for that matter, if it was a dad or a grandma or someone else that had formula. They gave me such a hard time. The first person who was rude to me actually said, I need to look into your bag and make sure that it's baby formula. At this point, I was like, sure, fine, whatever. I just need to get on this flight so I can get home to my baby. I opened the bag. I showed her it was baby formula. She's like, you need to lift out the stuff so I can see at the bottom and make sure there's still formula in there and not something else. I was like, whatever, lady. I did it. I showed her, and she's like, okay, fine, but you should have your baby with you. And the answer to that is no. Here's why. First, let's look at the Spirit website. It says you are allowed your breast pump and your baby formula, and it does not count against your carry on allowance, meaning you can have it in a separate bag or cooler or whatever you choose, and it does not count as your personal item. You're still allowed a personal item. They also say to notify the TSA officer when you're going through airport security, which is what I did. This is a TSA website. It says formula and breast milk is considered medically necessary liquids, and you are allowed to have them in cooling bags and ice packs. It also says your child or infant does not need to be present with you or traveling with you in order to have these items. The mannerism, behavior, and attitude of these two Spirit employees was just unacceptable. I didn't fight it because, again, I just wanted to get home to my baby, and I was not going to let two annoying, obnoxious employees stand in the way of that. So, Spirit, if you ever see this message, please educate your employees better that yes, moms can have their baby formula and breast milk with them, and they don't need to have a baby with them. And moms, dads, or whoever takes care of a baby out there, please know you are allowed to have your baby formula and your breast milk. You don't need to have a baby there, okay? Don't let anyone take advantage of you and know your rights. Hope this helps some of you out there.